one thing I've heard you mention is this concept of blood, sweat, and tears that an owner puts into their business. Since buyers don't pay for that, how can a business owner translate that hard work into tangible value that a buyer will actually pay for? What metrics or systems should they be tracking to show that value?
You might have heard me talk about, but business owners, they have a business that, let's say it's worth $2 million, and they say, but I've had it for 20 years and I've done all this and it's got this potential and I've put all this time and energy and blood, sweat, and tears into it. Certainly it's worth $3 million because of all that. The reality is a buyer doesn't pay for the emotional blood, sweat, and tears that an owner has put into it. But what a buyer does pay for is the fundamentals, right? Good operations, good financials, low churn customer base, recurring revenue, all those types of things. So when I hear a business owner saying, but it's got to be worth more because I've put so much into it. The reality is whatever you've put into it must translate to something with tangible value for a prospective buyer. And I sometimes have to kind of flip the tables on them and say, look, if you are looking at a business to buy and you knew in beyond a shadow of a doubt that business was worth $2 million, but the seller was asking $3 million because how much work they've put into it, you would think the same thing. Go, I don't care how much work you put into it. What are the results of that work? And so when you're trying to convert blood, sweat, and tear value into real tangible value, the best way to do that is to make sure that you are doing all the steps to make your business as strong as possible. The number one metric that buyers are looking to value a business on is profit. So can your blood, sweat, and tears be converted into actual profit? If it can, then you're going to realize value against it. But many times, business owners are not focusing on profit. They might be focusing on revenue at the sacrifice of profit. Or one thing that we see a big problem with is owners, especially if they have no intention of selling anytime soon, is they're focusing on tax mitigation and not profit maximization. Well, what does that mean? I've had business owners come to me like, here's my revenue and it's in the millions and I've done all this. And guess what? I show on paper no profit, so I'm not paying any taxes. Well, guess what? A buyer is going to value your business on profit. So when your profit is zero, you've devalued your business. That's a huge mistake many business owners make. So these are just some of the things that we work with our clients to make sure that they're going to get the maximum value for their business when they're ready to sell.